Yeah, Ramon. Yeah, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Good evening, good afternoon, good morning, wherever you are watching us from. It's me again, your friend, your sister, Rahma, all the way from Ireland, a mom of 5 amazing children.
Six.
Originally, yeah, five. Oh, wow. It's a bless. Yeah, it's a bless. I'm originally from Benin Republic and I'm based here in Ireland with my family. And I'm a proud online business owner. Hey, thank you so much to accept my invitation.
God bless
Today,
you.
you can see with your eye is a special guest on my platform so that you people are following me all this time. You can see what I'm talking about on online for a long time. I come, I explain for you, but today my special guest, she will explain everything for you so that you will understand more than before. And I'm very grateful to accept my invitation in a short notice. And thank you so much for our viewers, for your love, for your comments, because without you, I will not be here today. And I'm very grateful. Thank you so much. Miss Deborah, can you please introduce yourself, our viewers?
Thank
Yeah,
you so much,
thank
Mama,
you.
for inviting me. It always blesses me when someone asks me to come and speak because I have such a passion for this business that I like to
Wow.
tell the whole world. So, anyways, for those of you who don't know me, my name is Deborah. I'm 66 years old. I am first and foremost a child of God. I'm a mother of six, a grandmother of 19, and a great grandmother of six. And I
Oh,
am a successful online
my
business owner.
goodness.
And you can be too. Anybody can become a
Yeah.
successful online business owner.
Wow, wow. That is awesome. Thank you so much for the presentation. Yeah. So we are here today just to let them know about our online, how we work online, what we do on our platform, or if somebody want to join us. So Miss Deborah, please, can you please tell our viewers, like, if somebody watching us right now, they want to know what is online, because we are just say you are a proud online business owner. Sometimes they don't really know what we mean. Can you please explain a bit for our viewers? Thank you.
We are an attraction marketing business. So, what that means, we don't go door to door selling. We don't have to sell things online. We don't have to, bug family and friends. We do everything online, and people join by, they become an online business owner by buying something for themselves. So it's not like we're selling, because once you buy it for yourself, you're an online business owner, and there you are. Now you're ready to offer the same opportunity to somebody else. And you know what? I feel so blessed that I have this amazing business that I
Business.
can offer to other people.
Hmm.
It's not get rich quick by any means, but you know what? When people decide they want to make a change in their life, they
Exactly.
need to do something that has integrity, something that will fit with their family, and something that will make their life better, right? And everything about this business fills all of those because you can work from anywhere in the world. We're in
Mhm.
42 different countries of the world, and you can work anywhere in the world and from anywhere. Now, I'm originally from Canada, from
Yeah.
northern Canada, where it's very cold. It gets minus 52 Celsius in the winter months. And now
Hmm.
I'm living in the beautiful, warm country of Mexico. And,
Wow.
because I can financially do that now. But
Yeah.
before, it never would have happened
Yeah.
because you can't financially do those things. But that's one of the reasons too, Ramat, that I started this business. I wanted to be able to financially enjoy my older years of life because, your younger years, and you're so blessed to have your beautiful children. We raise our children, and I don't know about you, but, we lived on a very tight budget,
Yeah.
low amount of money coming in, and it was not easy.
Enough. Yeah.
We lived on the east coast of Canada where the wages are very low, and
Mm-hmm.
we, raised 6 children in an old farmhouse. It was cold in the winter, and every bit of money that came in went to their education, went to their clothing, went to the children. So there was nothing left. There was no traveling. There was no vacations. There was no going and buying something special for yourself. That just didn't happen. And you know what? It didn't matter back then. We were grateful for what we had at the time. And,
Alhamdulillah.
we were very grateful and content. Like, we were happy. And, but you do what you have to do to raise your family. So when you have an opportunity to make things better, then I don't understand why everybody just doesn't jump on it and try to increase and make things better. Be grateful of what you have right now, but be grateful that you're going to have more, because you can do more. You can do more with your children. It just blesses me. And my heart just melts when I see some of the young families in this business that are traveling the world with their children. And I know the pandemic put a real damper on, the travels for those 2 years, but they're back at it again. And the children are living in different countries, learning the cultures, seeing what's important, going to the capital, seeing what the industry is. They're learning it firsthand. And these children can tell you all about these countries. And, I've had a conversation before the pandemic with this young man. Him and his mom travel the world, and they're business partners. And he's telling me about these countries, and I'm just in awe. Because, you think a lot about different countries from studying geography and history and things. But, until you hear it from somebody from that country, or somebody that's learning about that country in the country, you don't get it. Right? Like, it's just they're so much more educated than we are on the different countries because they're living it. Right? And that's all thanks to this business. That's just one benefit. Like, how would it be if people had the opportunity to just be able to, their daughter wants to take dance lessons, just for an example, and you don't have that financial freedom to be able to pay for dance lessons. And I've seen it happen in a lot of families. You can't put your child in hockey or any type of sports. You can't even send them on their vacation Bible school because it costs money. Everything today costs money. So I don't understand why people are just not interested in having, sorry. Oh, sorry. I'm sorry.
It's okay. Take your time.
I just don't understand why people don't try to make things better, because we only have one life to live.
Exactly.
That's it. We have one life. We're here on this earth in one life. And, we can't, we have to make the best of it. We have to do what we need to do. Now, when you have children, as you know, they're our responsibility. And I was at the point in my life, even when I was younger, I did whatever it took to make my children happy, to make my children not go without. But I learned them ethics. They had to learn how to work. They had to learn how to do things. And they had to learn how to, take care of themselves too. But we teach them that. So why can't we teach them how to support themselves and live a happy life? Right? And that's what this business offers, a chance for people to support themselves and live a happy life.
Wow. Wow. That is a wisdom. Thank you so much.
Yeah,
Wow. Wow.
I
It
get
just
carried away when I talk about
all your what you just say now will just enter my body, everything. Because this life, when we are just say everything is hard, is hard. If we didn't change it by ourselves, nobody can change it for us.
That's right.
You know,
Nobody.
nobody. We have to, even though our ordinary TV we are watching, when you are watching one channel and you didn't want it anymore, you just change it with your hand, you know.
Exactly.
So you have to do, we can be here every day, every time, talk to you. If you didn't take your step, not you still the same. You just complain all the time because we are a real people. We just come in. We already have the benefits, the potential of this business. So
That's
how
right.
come you can't come and try it and just see it by yourself?
Exactly. And I don't want people taking my word for it. I really don't. I want them, like, they can register on your website, which is
Yeah,
www.madahomedigital.com. And they can
Madaho.
watch, that once they register with their name and their email address, because I did that, you did that, we all get involved the exact same way. And once they do that, they'll have a chance to watch a replay of a
Exactly.
90-minute information session, right? And you'll send them emails will come from you. Emails will go to them with a lot more information all the time. They can watch live ones, and I really suggest they watch it more than once, right?
Mm-hmm.
Watch it.
Mm-hmm.
See if it's for them, because we know everything is not for everybody. I don't understand why it can't be, but I do realize that not everybody it wants a change in their life. Some people are very content being broke and having nothing. Some people are very content, never leaving their homes. And if
Yeah.
that's, what they want, I honor that and I bless them and I love them anyways, right? But if I
Mm-hmm.
can share an opportunity to help somebody else in life, man,
Yeah.
what a great feeling that is, right? And
Mm-hmm.
they get that information and they watch it and then they make that decision. Is it something they want to do or not really sure? Well, if they're
Mm-hmm.
not really sure, they have 30 days. We're going to, if they choose to move on, we're going to ask them if they'll pay $149. And if they
Mm-hmm.
pay that $149, we're going to send them more emails and we're going to send them almost 3 more hours of videos. They have 30 days to look at all that information. Watch these webinars more than once, watch those videos more than once. Really check things out. We're going to send them links where they can check, more about the business. And once they do that, they have 30 days to do it in. And if they decide before that 30 days is up that it's something, no, I guess I don't want to do, we'll give them back their $149. We're not out to take $149 from people. We're looking for serious people that want to make a change in their life and build an online business. And I want everybody to realize it's not get rich quick. This is a legit business that takes time to build it up. You have to learn how to do the business, right? And we have the training to walk you through it step by step by step. And if people follow the process, it will work. And if they are coachable, because once they become a business owner, they're assigned a coach and a mentor. And they're put into a private chat group where you can ask any questions you want and you get answers, because we all work together as a team, whether we're financially tied or not, because we want everybody to succeed, right?
Yeah.
And there's no competition. So, you don't have to tell your family and friends, but believe me, I did not at the beginning, and I should have, because one of my very best friends is in the business now, working with somebody else, because I didn't shout from the rooftop, yay, I started an online business, or she would have come in through me, right? So whoever you register on is who you'll be working with, whoever site you register on. So anyways, I started telling family and friends, because if you had a job at Walmart, you would go and say, hey, everybody, come and shop at Walmart. I work there now. Come and see me. You'd be proud of what you're doing, right? It wouldn't matter what it was. So now you're an online business owner. You're just starting out. Now you need your family's support and their encouragement. You can do this. It will work. You can do this. And, so tell them, I've just started a new online business. It's new to me. I'm starting training to work on it. And it's going to happen for me. I'm so excited, This is what I'm doing. Register on my site so you can see exactly what I'm doing. So you're not really, inviting them to the business. You're definitely take them if they want to, but so they'll know what you're doing. So folks, if you're curious, go to that webinar, watch it, see what Rama is doing. That's the first step of making a change that will benefit you for the rest of your life, because we supply the training, the system, the tools, your mentor, and your coach.
Yeah,
right?
And the lovely community as well.
Oh,
Yeah,
wonderful community, the most amazing community,
right? Yeah. Thank you so much. Thank you for you really name it. Thank you. So if I want to ask another question now, it will be like because some people they ask, we already told them what we do on online, how to join us. They already know by their first name, only their first name and their email, because sometimes when we say their name, they just think is their full name and they are just scared, or they already start like put themselves inside the trouble and they don't know what they are doing. Not that, just your first name, just to recognize you, like we are talking to so person. You understand? So it's what we are required to ask your name, your first name. Yeah. So thank you so much, Miss Deborah. Another question again is now we are doing our business online. What the difference between normal business and online business? Because now we are online, we can do everything online. I don't know you before. Is this business connect us together? Yeah. And you are in Canada, I'm here in Ireland. We can still do our business. So can you please explain a little for them so that they can understand a bit? Thank you.
This is a topic that I love because every day of the week, or as many days as I choose, because I'm my own boss, I decide how many hours a day I work. I have talked to somebody in a different country every day of the week. And if it was not for this online business, Rama, we would never have met, right?
Exactly.
I have met people and just fell in love with you guys, and in every country of the world. And it's great because we have something in common. We have a conversation right away, and it's just so amazing. This business I have seen change so many lives. I've seen people come into this business just because they were lonely, they were living alone, they had nobody to talk to, and they've come into this business and their life has blossomed. The money coming in from the business has just been a bonus for them because they actually started because they've seen what great socialization that our community has. And we have a lot of introverts, people that don't like going out of their home. You know what? But they can talk on the phone and they can talk online really well because they don't have to leave where they're comfortable. But I honestly believe that sometimes you need to get out of your comfort zone to make a change, right? I had to really get out of my comfort zone when I started this business because I was one of these old school people that I kept duct tape over the little dot of my camera on my computer because I thought people could see me. And my daughter kept saying, Mom, people can't see you. Take that duct tape off your tape. Like, you know, they can't see you. And I said, well, I'm just not taking any chances. I'm not kidding you. And when I started this business, Ramon, I didn't even know how to put a picture on Facebook. And because I never did any social media. But man, I mean, now I can help all kinds of people do all kinds of things in social media because our training site shows us. And I had a 12-year-old grandson. He's 18 now, but he was 12 years old at the time, and he showed me how to put my picture on Facebook. And that was getting out of my comfort zone because I really didn't want that out there either, right? And then I learned that, you know, nobody can see you unless you have your camera on and you give them permission. And, you know, so I had a great learning curve when I started this business, and it's the best thing I ever did in my life because it's so positive. Like, we're so positive. Everybody's so positive because they don't allow people to be negative. This business is supposed to be a change for people. You go to your job, you say good morning, and yeah, you might get some colorful words and you might say, what's great about it? You know, you get that when you go to a job, right? But when you work for yourself, you can wake up every morning. I wake up every morning, and when I put my feet on the floor, I say, thank you, Lord, for giving me another day. Who can I be a blessing to today? And that changed my life. That changed my business. It changed my life. Instead of waking up saying, oh, it's raining. I don't want to get out of bed. You know, and we're programmed to be cranky and nasty in the mornings, right? Because maybe we'll wake up and there's kids fighting in the other room. Well, that used to happen a lot. And then, you know, you have to say, oh, you got to go be a referee because you're not just a mother when you have children. You're a referee. You're the police. You're a school teacher. Like, you're their friend. You're their mom. You're the disciplinary one. Like, you know, you have all these hats to wear when you're a mom. So sometimes, you know, when my kids were younger, I used to wake up thinking, oh, really? I got to listen to this all day again. But then you have to put that smile on your face and go sing good morning, sunshine. And then they stop fighting with each other and say, stop singing, Mom. You know, so, you know, we have choices to make in life. And I made the choice to start an online business at the age of 60 years old. And I had to make the choice to make a huge change and get out of my comfort zone to learn social media and to make this happen because nobody was going to do this for me. This is something. I have all kinds of people to guide me. And like, we have the training system and the system, and it's given to me, but I need to do what I have to do to learn it. Because if I bring people into my business, I need to be able to guide them correctly.
Exactly.
Right? Yeah. And I don't understand why everybody just doesn't look at that webinar. It's free to look at. It costs you nothing to take that 90 minutes of your time to see if it's going to make a difference in your life. And I had somebody say to me, you know, just tell me about it. I don't have time to watch the 90-minute information session. I said, then it's not for you because our training is fully video based, so anybody can do it. So if we asked you to do something, you need to make a change on your Facebook page or Instagram or whatever it is, we have the exact video training to show you exactly how to do that. So it doesn't matter your education level. If you can read and turn on a video, you can build this business, right? It doesn't matter if you're boy, your girl, wherever you live, it doesn't matter what you are, it doesn't matter who you are or whatever. It's for the world. And I call this business, sometimes when I do like, you know, meetups and things, I'll say where the world meets, because this is a business where the world meets. We meet people from all over the world, right?
Yeah.
I love it.
Yeah. Yeah, thank you so much. Thank you. Before we go, I will quickly greet our viewers, our followers. Marcel Digital, all the way from Canada. Thank you so much for your time, for your support. Yeah, we really appreciate your support. Yeah. So, Miss Deborah, please, can you advise our viewers over there, because we're gonna hang out now. So any little word for them, so that if they're still skeptical, if they're still thinking, it's time to, you know.
Well, if they're skeptical, this is the best thing for them too. Watch that information session. If you're skeptical, you're going to see real life people like Rama, me, other people. You're going to see them at all levels of the business. You're going to hear people talking that just got started. You're going to hear people talking that are very successful, and everything in between. You're going to hear their journeys. So, there's always someone you will relate to, and you'll be able to check them out, right? You'll be able to see these people. You'll be able to do it. And like I say, if you pay that $149, we invite you immediately into our private Facebook group. You get to see every person that's involved in this business in that group. You'll get to see their accomplishments, and you will get to see what they're doing. That is what that's for. You'll get welcomed in, and you'll get to see everybody else's what they're doing. So you'll get to see everybody, and you still have 30 days after that to decide if it's for them or not. Like, we send them so much information. So if you're skeptical, do that. Do your due diligence. Check us out really thoroughly. Check us out, right? The information is there. We're laying it out for you right then and there, right? Everybody's skeptical, everybody. And I mean, that's a good thing, because look at people that buy McDonald's franchises, for example. If you went online and checked out McDonald's, you would have so many reviews. This burger wasn't good. That burger wasn't good. Their coffee was too hot. Their coffee was too cold. There's thousands and thousands and thousands of comments like that. Guess what? Each and every one of us still go to McDonald's and buy a burger, right? I know, I do. People do, right? So there's nothing bad about it. So you know what? Do your due diligence. Check it out. And you know what? I truly believe that if you want to be successful, you go to the people that are successful. You don't go to the people that do nothing and are doing nothing, because the only way to fail in this business is not to do it and quit. That's it. If you stick with it, is it get rich quick? No. It takes some of us longer than others, right? It took me longer. I had, a lot of learning to do. I see people come in and do it quickly. I see people come in and it takes longer. But if I had to quit, I would not be where I am today. I would not be supporting myself fully by this business. Living in Mexico, traveling back and forth to Canada, it would not be happening if it was not for the grace of God and this business.
Okay. Thank you so much. Yeah. Before we go, I will just let people know today is Thursday. It's our live webinar tonight. You understand? Just register your name, your first name, and your email on www.motherhomedigital.com, just to come and see and check by yourself. It's free of charge, So when you enter, you too, you can understand what we are trying to say, So, Miss Deborah, thank you so much for your time. And I call you, you accept my invitation, and you are here. You explain a lot of things on our business. Thank you so much. I'm very grateful. God bless you. And thank you so much, our viewers over there too. For those that are watching right now, I'm very grateful. And for those who are gonna watch it later, thank you so much.
And I hope to see them all on the other side.
Yeah. Hopefully, they will join us. Yeah, say hi, bye.
Bye.
Yeah. Wow.